pause on menopause news. Submitted by Stop Growing Isaac.
No, stop it.
A new medical procedure could delay the onset of menopause by 20 years.
Yes.
Why are you so happy?
My mom went fucking insane on menopause, bro.
Really?
Yes. My mom's always been kind of crazy, but this shit has been nuts.
What's the difference from pre-menopause?
Premenopause is part of it too.
Oh.
It's actually a term because my mom went through premenopause.
So postmenopause is mustache. Premenopause is no mustache.
Did my mom have a mustache when you met her? She's always been menopausing.
So bitches is already crazy, right?
Yeah.
But on menopause, that shit is like hyper.
What was the difference?
Maybe the periods is getting them ready for the menopause. So that's like the
Final form.
requisite, yeah, and the final battle is the
Final
menopause.
form.
And then y'all relax like old men, and then the men start like changing.
No, isn't it after menopause? Like once you went through your menopause, and that means you're not producing estrogen anymore, and you have more testosterone, and then you end up being more aggressive when
Yeah.
you're older. So no matter what, we're fucked.
Menopause is the final boss, and then you beat the game, and then like
Yeah.
and then you just turn into a man slowly. Basically.
Becomes like a video game. It's just like, gotta get to the next level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So there's this medical procedure that. They're saying that it will delay menopause for up to 20 years.
That's a lot.
Yeah. So what happens during menopause and stuff is that women end up having like heart conditions and bone weakening, osteoporosis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then, yeah, you go through some shit, and there's like in the process of it, it's like hot flashes, and you lose your libido.
Is hot flash, you get horny one last time?
No, hot flashes, you feel really hot.
It feels like someone.
It's a hot flash when I get horny one last time.
You're thinking of a heat flash.
Heat flash?
Heat flash is like a sudden horniness.
I thought that was a heat wave.
That's street term.
Okay.
Because I grew up on Chinese movies, and then there's always like the old like kung fu grandma that's like out of nowhere. It's like, oh, she gets so hot and she has to drink like rice wine, and then she goes into like the room and she has sex like one last time.
That's funny.
So I always thought
Maybe Chinese women are different.
I think that's a heat wave. Yeah.
It's a heat wave.
I think Joe was right.
When do women have menopause around like
Around 40, 50.
40s or 50s?
That's why I was like, oh my god, because Nikki's already like, you know,
No, not 40, not 40. It's later than that.
Nikki's already Nikki, so I'm like, oh man, I got like 25 years, and then
And so she
It's gonna
goes
really
even
get-
crazier.
it's gonna get nuts.
Yeah, it's about 50.
Oh, they gotta, dude. How can I donate to this or some shit?
So what they're saying is that they can remove a small piece of ovarian tissue, and then they'll slice it up and freeze it to preserve it. And then once you start like aging, like later on down the line, then they'll put that piece back in, like could be like through your armpit or somewhere that it's the most ideal location. And once they do that, that's when your body will start producing those hormones that it lost through that tissue, which then will delay menopause. And they're saying that if you get this ovarian tissue when you're as young as like 25, then that's when you can delay it for like, what is it, 20 years? Yeah.
What if they're already
So
30?
they can
So then, like, the older you are, the less
you can delay it.
that you can delay.
kind of like a stem.
So if you're 80 and you do it, then it's like you put it back in. It's just the same thing. You just,
Exactly.
I see.
I think if you're 80, it's too late.
You already went through it.
If you're 80, maybe it feels like you're like 78.
But I guess you don't need to, like, I guess, wouldn't all women want to not have menopause then?
Pretty much.
Right?
That's why this
Oh,
is.
And if it's 20 years and you get it in your 50s, that's pretty much till death.
Yeah, if you delay it and you just don't even go through it.
Yeah. And it's like right when you're about to die, you go through it and you're like, fuck it. I'm about to die anyway.
See, that's why the reason why this cure is coming out is because there's no fucking menopause industry, bro, dude. Like hair shit. Come on, dude. You think there's no actual pill out there that you could take to restore all your hair? I believe that there probably is, but all these hair care products, $1 billion industries, like,
Conspiracy.
yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But menopause, there's never been like a cash cow for menopause. Like, oh yeah, we're making a shitload of money on menopause.
Until now.
Well, no, they have. That's why they're coming out with the cure.
Would you guys want to go through menopause at like 80 rather than 50?
Fuck yeah.
Really?
Delay it. I don't want to go through all that shit.
Does this thing keep the ladies looking young too then?
I don't know.
I do hear like your metabolism slows down, and a lot of women have like been like, damn, I gained so much weight, and it's just even harder to lose it. But
With the menopause?
yeah, but I don't know if that's just the lack of like knowledge or it's true.
They just don't want to look like bullfrogs. Because when women get old, they kind of look like bullfrogs.
I've noticed.
I noticed.
It's kind of cool. I would do it.
Really? Everyone's trying to stay young all day.
You know that reading this article, they said that just 100 years ago, the life expectancy was up to 50. So then women would go through menopause just for a short amount of time.
And then they
But
die.
Now that we're living longer, now women
Yeah.
are going through menopause for decades.
That's true.
It's a long time.
Think about all those grandmas in Okinawa that are like 120 years old. Damn, man.
Yeah,
After you
so-
go through all that shit, I wonder what else is there to live for. No wonder they just fucking grow shit in their garden all day and do nothing.
Is permed hair the telltale sign of menopause?
That's a pretty good
Yeah.
sign.
Right, usually your hair's straight, and then you go through menopause. It's like now when you go to the salon, it's like I need that perm.
I know. How does that happen? That's
Well, I don't think it's the perm. I think it's a couple things. I think it's the hair being gray and the constant dyeing. And then the other one is you lose a lot of your hair, so it's really thin, so then you want some sort of volume.
Oh, that's what it is.
Well, and then you start thinking gaudy sweaters are like pretty cool.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I should get that sweater with the flower pattern all over it.
And then the strong smells too.
I just
Yes.
thought that style was always like they just got stuck in it.
Yeah.
You know, like they just got used
cardigans
to
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
No, I think you reach the age and you start thinking that it looks cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then you start thinking of comfort, and then your eyes, you might be like, oh, that color's too bright.
Yeah.
My grandma, when she was in her 20s, she still dressed like the way that she did, like until her death.
She had a perm though.
Her hair was kind of curly and permed. Yeah.
Did she wear a lot of curtain patterns on, like, in her 20s?
Yeah. I mean, I think she has some of the same dresses from her youth that she
My
carried
grandma
on to her
too.
grand because they had clothes that just lasted and shit.
Does your grandma wear tons of pearls and white gloves?
She does. Well, not the white gloves, but she does wear like pearls and like some really like 60s jewelry that she kept from the 60s,
Yeah.
and like her purses and her shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, you look so cute.
My mom's the same way too. I saw like an old picture of her in her youth, same dress, and I'm like, I know that fucking thing. You wore the same thing. Like, goddamn, that's a 40-year-old dress.
And then I think their smell starts to go, so they put on perfume and they're like, oh, I don't think I put it on. And then they're like, pss, pss, pss,
Oh,
pss,
that's
pss,
right.
pss, pss. Yeah.
Why do they gotta choose the most nastiest smells too? Like, go to Bath and Body Works.
They
or
can't
something.
smell really good.
And then
I mean, choose watermelon or something.
Honestly, once I reach that age, and I think like if I can't smell it, I'll just have like someone like my granddaughter or something be like, hey, choose something nice from here.
Your mom's perfume's nice. It doesn't sound like, it doesn't smell pungent.
dude, when you get in their car on a hot day and then you just smell the perfume the whole time, you're like trying to roll the window down, like holy shit, that's when it gets nuts.
It's like fake rose smell. Ugh.
I feel like as we're like at certain ages, you have different types of smell that you're like into. So
That's
maybe
true.
that's what it is.
Just like food. 'Cause when you're, you know, when you're little, you didn't like that fucking grandparents' flavor shit. And you're like, ugh, they're like, it's healthy. And I think, like, I'm starting to like those
Prune
kind of
juice?
flavors. I always like prune
Yeah.
juice.
But see, when you get old, you start to say the before saying things like prune juice. So you're like, well, I was on the prune juice.
Prune juice.
Maybe it's a white people thing. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I heard it from a lot of people. It always freaks me out.
And then like my grandma, she falls asleep anywhere we are. I'm like, how? That's a power, like a superpower.
My grandma had a hard time falling asleep. She always had to smoke cigarettes before.
No, so my grandma, she sleeps throughout the day at random moments, and she snores really loudly.
Yeah.
Cause she got like secondhand smoke, so she has like breathing problems and shit. And so when we're at night though, like she'll sleep over, she's up the whole night. No, she's up the whole night.
she's
And
insomniac.
She's like doing things like washing dishes and stuff, and I'm like, Grandma, go to sleep. Like her sleeping schedules, she's like a baby. You really end up going back to being a baby the older you get.
I heard you sleep less when you become all old and shit.
You sleep a lot more.
More?
Yes, because you have to take naps during the day and like.
My grandparents slept like 5 or 6 hours. Like he'd be
Yeah.
up at like 4 a.m. all the time.
Yeah, because but they also take naps. Your whole family has a heavy nap culture. What are you talking about?
My grandpa didn't nap. He did maybe 4 hours of sleep a night, maybe 4.5 hours.
Yeah.
But they're sleeping throughout the day, man.
No, this fool did not. This
Ever?
fool drank throughout the day.
And he never slept.
Sleeping with his eyes open.
No. He would not sleep. He did not nap. He's not a napper. He thought that was bullshit.
Oh shit, what do you mean? Like it was a lie?
Yeah. When he got bored, he'd go to Costco and spend like $700.
$700.
Yeah, and he's just getting food for 2 people. You're like, Grandpa, what the fuck's
At
going on?
Costco, there's no such thing.
Right.
You're always getting food for 10.
Right, exactly. So he would do that, and then he's like, does anyone want a rotisserie fucking chicken or something? He's like, yeah, I bought 7 of them because I don't know, that was the deal.
So that's where you get it from.
I do. He and my father taught me that. They're like, look at the ounces, never look at the fucking sticker. Look at the ounces.
Yeah, there's ounces, like dollar per ounces on
Yeah.
the thing.
That's true.
That's where they fuck you the hardest.
Yeah. You think it's cheaper because it's $5, and then the other one's $10, and then you look at how much ounces it
Paying
is.
33 cents an ounce.
You're like-
or as here, you're paying 18 cents an ounce. That's the fucking deal.
What if you don't need more?
Tiff, do you have storage in your house?
No.
Can you make storage in your house?
No.
Tiff, can you put stuff under your bed?
No.
Tiff?
Do you have a trunk? You
No.
have a space under the bed?
No.
Don't you have like a bookshelf?
I have nothing.
I think I need more toothpaste. Like you could never have enough because you gotta go out and buy it anyway.
If you didn't have a son, you would have a whole room that you could put all these deals into. Just saying.
Extreme
You
coupon.
guys should return him and go get the deals.
It's a way better deal.
It is
to not
a
have a
good
son.
deal. I got a good deal on toothpaste, travel size. I still have it for till this day.
If you need toothpaste, I got you. I have so
You got a
much
lot of toothpaste? Yeah.
Because you bought the deal?
No, I've actually received a lot of toothpaste for some.
Where do you put all the toothpaste then?
I put them
In the trash can.
in the trash. Exactly. Yeah, I get rid of the good deals.
Well, how are you going to give us all your extra toothpaste if you did that?
Go dig in the trash, Steve. I don't know.
Got you, Tiff.
Damn it.
You have a secret storage spot that we don't know about, but I'm going to find it.
It's in my ottoman. Okay.
I'm coming over to your place for a barbecue, and I'm going to be snooping.
I'll take some extra toothpaste if you don't need.
Okay.
You just said you have some already that you don't use.
No, I'm using it still. I'm saying it's lasting this long because I have a huge box of it.
Well, maybe you don't. Anyone else need toothpaste?
I'll take some.
I'll take some.
Yeah. You could never have enough toothpaste.
I just realized that toothpaste is like, yeah, like this big.
Yep.
It's like, but we use toothpaste all the time. So why doesn't it come in like tub form? Like really big.
Like you just stick your toothbrush in.
yeah.
That's
like
genius.
Just
Wait,
like a
doesn't it go
longer
bad?
form.
Does it go bad? Doesn't it have expiration?
Oh, I think like 2 years, isn't it?
Like a paint bucket, so we just scoop our brush in?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's a lot of toothpaste.
But that's the deal.
You always need toothpaste.
because we never not need them.
That's what I'm saying.
Works every time.
Toilet paper.
right?
And no one's gonna look at you like you're so greedy hoarding all that toothpaste.
No.
You know, it's like everyone understands because you're like, yeah, you kind of need it till you die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a genius idea. Thank you for that.